Okay, guys, I have a serious question. Does this onesie make it look like Sonic is just going like to my face? I gotta stop. You gotta stop me. Greetings, fellow outsiders, and welcome back to the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. Where we left off, it seemed like the train kind of like crashed or went into hyperspeed or something like that, and Sonic is hurt, it seems like in real life, and murdered in the murder mystery. So let's get back into it. Whoa, look at this place. Amy, are you here? Hey, Tails, where are you? Hey, Tails, where are you? There we go.
Alieann, I'm over here. I think Amy's already gone on ahead. It seems like she's really excited. Did you need something from me?
Yeah, just a question, really. How do I put this? What if Sonic is actually hurt? He's laughing?
Sonic doesn't go down so easily. He's on a train full of his friends. Nothing would actually happen to him. We're just all really committed to the mystery for Amy. You have nothing to worry about, promise. Plus, Sonic likes to nap in a lot of strange spots. He's fine.
He's making a lot of sense, but I can't shake what Sonic said to me. Is this really part of the murder mystery game, or is this something deeper happening? I need more evidence to figure out what's going on. Can I tag along with you, or it's my job to get... Can I tag along with you, Tails? If you don't mind, is it cool if I tag along with you?
Oh, of course, sure. Now if I ever need a snack, you've got me.
Fair.
As I said, the best detectives have sidekicks. I'm so happy to have you. If you ever catch me looking glum, though, just know it's because, where's my lore card? The last guy to work a case with me ditched our practice to join the evil Dr. Eggman. Not a proper detective without baggage. This is true.
Varmints. What are y'all doing in my salon? He's trying so hard to stay in character.
Knuckles, we're trying to find out who murdered Sonic.
I can see that. Amy moseyed through and told me all about it. Blech. Enough of that. Wonder how long he had to keep that voice up for Amy.
We're wondering if you could tell us what you were up to before the murder, anything to help us establish your alibi, and...
Nope, I have nothing to tell either of you. Leave me alone. He's obviously agitated about something, but why take it out on us?
I know better than to argue with Knuckles, so it seems we're on our own. Alieann, we need to figure out what Knuckles was up to while we were apart. Let's investigate for clues, and then interrogate.
Right, let's do it. Okay, so the first thing I see is this.
Clearly, we won't be able to give the game Super Monkey Ball a try. Ah, dang it, we can't play Super Monkey Ball. Do we think it broke when the train sped up? The damages...
Do we think it broke when the train sped up? The damages look more caused by, I don't know, punches? Who could have done that? I don't know, maybe the guy called Knuckles? Alieann? What are you looking at me for? Smashed arcade is added to your inventory. Okay, trash. Something's always hidden in the trash. Let's check there.
Sadly, this one's empty as well. I'm starting to think your theory on something always being hidden in the trash is a bit flawed.
It's only a matter of time, Tails. Have faith. It's as they say, one man's trash is another man's treasure. I think Tails is ignoring me. Wanted, reward. Decent cash reward for finding this robot. Maybe I'll keep an eye out. A robot, you say?
Poor Oma Chow. Hate to see them like this.
What'd they do?
Medical malpractice.
Interesting. Breathtaking views.
Wow. This train passes by some incredible sights.
I'm just happy to be traveling at a normal speed. I get nauseous pretty easily. I'll have to avoid things like roller coasters.
I don't mind roller coasters, though I find myself running on the tracks more than I do riding the carts.
I'll never understand this friend group. Let's look at the cups next.
Alieann, this is interesting.
What is it? Just a few used cups?
Sure, but why are there 3?
Knuckles was really thirsty? One has lipstick.
Alieann, this one has lipstick on the rim. That's not Knuckles' color at all. Someone else must have been here. We should log this.
Used cups are added to your inventory.
I think we found enough clues. Let's go interrogate Knuckles and find out what really happened.
Wait, but there's more.
The robotic arms here are really helpful.
Well, what's the arm doing to my hair?
He fixed it up a bit. That's incredible.
What interesting technology. Uh-oh, should I fear for my job a little bit? How well can it microwave? I am the microwaver. Ah, the bowl of assorted nuts, a classic saloon snack.
Kind of bland.
Ah, seems like someone licked all the salt off them.
What?
Or maybe they're just unsalted. Gross. Let's talk to Knuckles. I thought I told you to leave me alone. I like your hat. I'm embarrassed now.
Knuckles, are you blushing?
I said leave me alone. It doesn't look like he's used to being complimented.
Did you just adjust your hat a bit so we could see it better?
I said leave! Talk? Can I take your order? Starting to talk. What now? Please don't beat me up. No promises.
Knuckles, would you ever fight me?
No, you bruise too easily. Wouldn't be fun. I bruise easily too. I guess I wouldn't be fun to fight either. No, I'd fight you.
Sorry, Alieann. Wish you luck.
He's not actually gonna fight me, right? Can I take your order? Not hungry. Well, if you ever are, let me know, won't you? Sure, like a butler of sorts, right?
Come on, Alieann, you're not a butler. Tell him that.
Yeah, like a butler. Excellent. Thank you, butler.
Dang it!
All right, let's start interrogation.
Knuckles, Alieann and I need to determine what you're doing during the hour of the murder took place.
I already told you, buzz off. You're not getting anything out of me.
Thankfully, we don't need you to say much. What happened here is pretty obvious.
It is?
We have evidence, too.
We do?
Alieann, just take a good look at our inventory. What was distracting Knuckles during the time Sonic was murdered?
It's this! This one! The arcade machine! Ah! What makes you think I touched it?
Think! Think in pink!
Pro gamer Alieann is going fast like Sonic, and I'm doing this and getting all the rings. 50 out of 30! Best gamer ever. That was cringy. This isn't a tough one, Knuckles. Knuckles, you clearly touched the arcade machine because Super Monkey Ball is your favorite game. The arcade cabinet is covered in punches, or your hair was found in the scene. Let's go with the arcade because this is the right one. Although I'm kind of interested to see what this one would say.
Hair? You mean fur?
Fur? You mean spines? Doesn't matter, because it seems I'm wrong here. Knuckles, you clearly touched the machine because the arcade cabinet is covered in punches. What evidence do you have that the damages are punches? What are you all staring at my hands for?
Knuckles, you clearly destroyed the arcade machine, but why?
I needed a punching bag, and none were available to me. Just a sudden urge to punch, huh?
I believe repairing the arcade machine will give us our answer.
Huh? How will you?
I'm on it! Alieann, distract Knuckles while I fix Super Monkey Ball!
Bring it on. Oh no, are you punching me, Knuckles? Oh, okay, we're doing this. All right. Okay, focus. You can do this. Now Tails, get away from the arcade cabinet.
Alieann, try again. We have to get Super Monkey Ball fixed.
Okay, I got this. Gotta stop panicking and making weird noises. Just do it. There we go. No, I didn't get enough rings. Okay, this is the run. I can feel it. Oh, I did it. Okay. That was the first time. First try. Believe me.
The arcade machine is fixed.
No, don't look at the scores.
Quick, look at the scores.
I'm pulling it up now. High score. Knuck is second. Okay, what does this tell us? Bagel candy. Nothing, obviously.
It tells us something massive. Look at the name on the top of the list. It's Vector. He's supposed to be in the library car. The picture is beginning to be painted here. You competed with Vector to see who could get the highest score. And Vector beat you! And in frustration, you destroyed the arcade cabinet.
Go off! He's punching the air in frustration. You're guessing! What's your proof? Where's your evidence? Vector is a common name. Prove to me he wasn't here now. Think! We have to do this again, okay. Da 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 da. You have nothing else now done. Now leave you two. Quick, Alieann, try this again. Oh my god, I made just enough rings. I made just enough rings in that run. Okay.
Now, Alieann, what proves Vector was here with Knuckles?
It's this. It's this one. I worked hard for this evidence. No.
I thought it was strange that there was more than one cup sitting next to you. While you were supposed to be participating in the murder mystery game for Amy's birthday, you and Vector enjoyed some drinks playing arcade.
I wasn't. Don't tell Amy.
I think we're on the right track here.
It's as you say. Vector popped in at the top of the hour wanting to play the arcade machine with me. We went back and forth trying to figure out the game, but when we did, we competed for the highest score. When he bested me and I destroyed the machine, no proof of his win. I was trying to fix the arcade cabinet before you two came in, honest. I didn't want to be caught. And that's my story and alibi. I've already told the abridged version to Amy. Boy, this friend group has a lot of pride issues. Well, that explains one of the used cups, but what of the cup with the lipstick mark? Rouge was in here too. Rouge? Ah! It's inconsequential, not worth mentioning. She gave me a little kiss on the forehead. She searched around for something but failed, made fun of our game and left. Obnoxious, that one.
But you offered her a drink, apparently.
Listen, I don't know why she showed up, and I've told you everything that happened before the train sped up. Are you not satisfied? Will you two relent?
I'm understanding the scenario. Vector visited to play games, Rouge couldn't find something, and then left, and then Knuckles destroyed the machine. That all makes sense to me. Thank you for answering so many of our questions. Naturally, that's not everything, is it, Knuckles?
What?
I want to step back to something I noticed. One more name on that high score list. It doesn't make sense. Alieann, can you take a look one more time? An odd name on the high score list. What's Tails talking about?
Toast? Vector, how do I go down? Is it Ultim?
All the other names have a food theme, but this one. Who here goes by Ultim? You may not know, Alieann, but there's someone here that goes by that title, the ultimate life form.
There's really someone here that goes by that? Nothing sneaks by you, does it, bud? Vector and I were struggling so much with the game, but then Shadow dropped by. So Shadow is here too? He taught us the game and was the first to get his name on the scoreboard. Vector and I fought to beat Shadow's score. They're both very annoying.
You all immediately had to compete,
He gave me this before he left. Shadow told me to lock the door and not to open it for anyone, and then he left. When Vector was leaving, I locked the door behind him. Saw no one else after locking the door. That's the honest truth.
So when Amy came through here not too long ago, did you open the door for her?
No, I think she has some sort of key too.
Oh, that's right, the conductor gave her that special birthday key. Well, I have a lot of questions. What happened in the library to cause Vector to come here? Why is Shadow locking doors? And what was Rouge searching for?
I don't know, honestly, they didn't tell me, even though I asked with that cowboy accent. You're gonna have to find them and ask them yourselves.
Woo!
More information than I expected to get here, but it seems we can move on.
As of right now, I believe your story, Knuckles. We'll only know for sure when we can confirm things with Vector.
Fair enough. The library is the next car. I'll open the lock for you. Give whoever KO'd Sonic an earful from me, Detective Tails and Butler. I liked it better when I wasn't talking to us.
Will do, Sheriff. Come on, Alieann. Let's head to the library.
On it. This was way more exciting than microwaving chili dogs. Says you.
Alieann!
Coming! Woo! Is there anything else I can explore in here? No. Oh, this. Howdy, partners. Spittoon free establishment. Visit Colossum How Zone. Alright, let's go.
Ready to mosey on down to the next car?
No way, dang nabbit. You got it, partner.
Onwards!
Do. Hang in there. The library car. All that stuff's getting heavy. I'll dump what I don't need. Everyone's favorite journalist reporter, Amy Rose, is hot. Oh, everyone's favorite journalist reporter, Amy Rose, is hot on the scoop. I'm heading out. You've been fabulously helpful. Already? Before you go, Espio and I wanted to give you presents.
Oh, my presents! You're both too sweet, thank you.
Vector, it seems we have more guests.
Hi, Amy, there you are.
Have you found any leads yet, or will you join us in finding clues? Want to join us in finding clues?
Flattered, but at the pace you two are going, Sonic's murder will never get found.
Oh, she's confident. She must have something up her sleeve.
This tip is just too juicy to ignore. I'll see you all around.
Don't worry, Sonic. I'll be the one to avenge.
Oh, don't worry, Sonic. I'll be the one to avenge you. And quit!
But how are you two gonna leave? The door to the next car is locked.
Oh, you doubt the birthday girl. The birthday girl has a master key. Right. The birthday girl gets the birthday key.
Of course, it's a birthday privilege.
I'll solve the case before anyone else does. Bye!
Amy may be hasty, but she's thorough. Now, what are you two doing? Looking mighty suspicious, I say.
I'm the detective, so I can't be the murderer.
And I'm just making things go well. Here to ask if anyone's hungry. Starve! I'd kill for a chicken parmesan right about now.
Maybe kill isn't the right language to use right now.
I'm Vector the butcher. I'm licensed to handle raw meat. And I'm Espio, the poet.
Oh, poetry. A resonant message from a poet reader meant to challenge our delicate perspectives with the most rhythmic of prose. Can I hear some?
Sure. Teardrops in the spring, can you hear me sing? La 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 la, la 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 la, dee dee dee, dee dee. Was that it? I have more if you like. Cherry blossoms in the spring.
I'm satisfied for now, thanks.
At least he's rhyming, I suppose.
Alieann and I are here to establish both of your alibis. Can you walk us through what happened after Amy and everyone leaving the dining car?
Oh, sure, it's simple. We just explained this to Amy, actually. When we were all sent off, Rouge, Blaze, and Shadow and Sonic all passed through this library car, where Amy told me and Espio to stay. I probably picked up a book off the shelf and made myself comfortable. Vector got bored, so he left to see what Knuckles was up to in the saloon car. Yup.
Where was Rouge? We happened to see her lipstick and stain cup on the saloon car.
Rouge came over to the library car, seemingly looking for something. Then she went to search for the saloon car. She came back shortly after. We heard her shout, "No way!" at the brochure stand over there. But she left and back to the casino car before Shadow came through and locked the door. I wonder what she found. She obviously has been on the hunt for something. After Rouge left, Shadow walked through the casino car, then entered the library car and locked the door behind him. More importantly, why was Shadow been locking doors? Shadow walked through the library car to the saloon car where Knuckles and I were playing games. He insisted on showing us the Super Monkey Ball. I got so engrossed by the rolling monkey action, I hardly noticed when Shadow left the saloon car. I guess he walked through the library car to the casino car, again looking at the door behind him, then returned to the lounge car where he was meant to be stationed. When Victor came back, we realized Knuckles locked the door to the saloon car where we were stuck in the library car. That's when the train sped up, and we were worried about the bookshelves falling on us, but we got through it all right. We sat trapped here until Amy arrived asking questions. She's the one that told us that someone murdered Sonic. And yeah, that's all that happened. With all these locked doors, it seemed that Vector or Espio couldn't have left the library car or the saloon car. Thanks you both for the cooperation. We're just gonna peek around and we'll return with any questions. If you return with any meat, I'll chop it up for ya! And if you'd like to be serenaded with a poem, I've got it covered too. Thanks, guys! No thanks. Their alibi seems solid enough, but we should still search for clues. What we're looking for is any evidence that proves that they're saying is the truth. We need to confirm Vector's reason for leaving his post and determine if Espio was actually in the library car reading. A tall task, but we can do it. Let's get to the bottom of this, Tails. Absolutely. All right, let's look at this first. A chow hangs precariously from a tree branch. The large text below reads, "Hang in there."
Wow, I really needed to see this. This little chow's hanging in there, refusing to use his wings to fly to safety because choosing the hard way is often most rewarding. That's beautiful. If this chow can stick to his principles and find strength, then I can too.
There's no way there was that much thought put into this poster. Right? Let's look at this next.
Oh, brochures! There are travel destination ideas here like amusement parks, caverns, hotels, restaurants. Oh! Alieann, look at this. There's a couple maps here.
This seems to be a map of the library car. The books are categorized by genre, which are listed here.
I love a good overhead map. Let's take it.
Library map is added to your inventory. Should we take this brochure about a cave too? Look, there's stalactites.
Nah, leave it.
Oh, yeah, that's fair. Stalactites. Nobody shares my fondness for caves. We're getting backstory, important character backstory.
So many books on the ground. I wish I had time to pick them all up.
I sadly have no interest in picking up these books. A lot of these were knocked out by the train speeding up, but Rouge pulled a lot of these out searching for something too.
What reckless behavior. I feel sorry for these poor books. These spines are creasing. They're opening too far.
This kid feels empathy for everything. Trash can! Something's always hidden in the trash. Let's check there.
I hate to say it, but there's nothing there.
I really thought there'd be something there.
Alieann, are you sad there was nothing in the trash bin?
No. I'm alright.
I'm sure there'll be something hidden in the next trash bin we find.
You really think so?
Yeah, we just gotta stay optimistic.
Yeah. Okay, these trash bins hide a secret, I'm sure of it.
Alieann, you're pretty unconventional, but I like that.
Was that supposed to be a compliment? A globe of our marvelous planet. I haven't traveled around much. The islands are fun and all, but I'd love to visit some of the other countries.
They're a lot of fun, honestly. Plenty of wonderful people and shops. The food can't be beat either.
Sounds perfect for vacation. The conductor was talking about Spagonia, if you've ever been there.
I have actually. If you're ever visiting, be sure to stop at the university and say hi to Professor Pickle. He'll tell you everything about the area and makes one scrumptious sandwich. I'll keep that in mind, thanks.
This group knows everyone and has been everywhere, haven't they? Next, let's look at this.
Oh, poor thing, the arm is really struggling cleaning up this car.
To be fair, I wouldn't want to clean up this mess either. Let's just leave it alone to do its thing.
Yeah, probably for the best.
And then next, table?
Let's just take a pause and sit for a second. These chairs are very comfy, so plush, puts me right in the mood to read.
Makes me want to take a nap, personally. In fact, maybe I'll rest my eyes a bit.
Alieann, no! Don't fall asleep!
There's been a murder, remember? If I had a ring for every time a murder ruined my nap time, I'd have 2 rings, which is not a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice. Okay, next I see this book. What's this bright red book?
Oh, yuck, it reeks of evil scientist Dr. Eggman.
Yep, this is Dr. Eggman's autobiography and recipe book. What kind of recipes?
Who cares? I wouldn't trust any book he's written. It's weird that it's even here.
Maybe people just appreciate an omelet. You may not be wrong. And then, alright, let me hover over anything else. This one, Chaos Cola. Check out our book club. Book of the month, Gone Gal. Okay, we'll leave it on that one. And I think I've gotten everything, so it's time to investigate. Interrogate, I mean. Fancy a poem. Can I get a poem about space? I made it up to space with my beloved antique vase, but a mistake in my haste dropped the vase from my embrace. So my antique I must now replace. Done.
What caused you to drop the vase?
What caused you to drop those sick bars? Don't read too deeply, it's just a poem. He hasn't thought it through, has he? Okay, let's hear the poem about trains next. Okay, ready? Doo-doo. Locomotive in motion. I think I lost my lotion. The windows show the ocean. Oh, wait, there's my lotion. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Thank you.
Thanks. I actually really like that one.
Huh? Can I take your order? I have a poem about this. God, you're making me do so many poems.
My starved stomach babbled, though I ignore the grumbling tummy. For the eggs I received are scrambled when I ask for my eggs, honey.
Done.
Oh, wow. We don't serve eggs on the train, though. My talent is wasted on you lot.
All right, interrogate. Fancy a poem? Start interrogation.
I don't think we have enough evidence yet. Why don't we look around a little more first? Oh, what am I missing?
Very well. Okay, well, let's ask Vector first. Did you bring any meat to chop? I may be a butcher. But they confiscated my meat cleaver before getting on the train.
You actually tried to bring a knife on the train?
I'm a man of authenticity, Tails. Without a knife, I'm just a chef in a ketchup-stained apron, not a butcher. I think if you had a knife on you, we definitely think you were a murderer. But what if I hid the knife?
You know, I'm not the biggest fan of this line of thought.
Can I take your order? Oh yes, please, I'm starved.
Actually, I'm off duty at the moment. The murder mystery is more important.
Then why would you show the menu to me?
Come on, Alieann, why would you tease him like that?
And here I thought I could trust you. You've made a fool of me.
Look, Alieann, you've made him a fool.
Come on, Alieann, smooth this over.
No, I'm the fool. Yeah.
Yeah. I smooth things over, but at what cost? Oh, I can go over to the right. There's more books to look at.
Wow, I wish I could stop and look at all these books, but Sonic needs me. No time to rest.
All right, let's move on then.
Well, I mean, a little peek wouldn't hurt.
He's scavenging through all the book titles excitedly. He's like a little kid at a candy shop, or in this case, a genius train library.
That's odd. I know some books have fallen out on the floor and everything, but every book on these shelves is in alphabetical order but this one.
The Mirage Express manual.
It's a user guide to the Mirage Express, the train we're currently on.
Do you think someone found it on the ground and put it back?
Maybe, but this is interesting. Let's make a note of this.
Mirage Express manual is added to your inventory. Okay, I think now we should be able to interrogate? Okay, what about this door?
Shadow supposedly walked through the library car before going into the saloon car. When Shadow left the library car, he locked this door on his way out.
But the padlock is on the inside of the door. Is that what you're saying? There's got to be a reason he's doing this. Should we make note of this?
Yeah, I do believe we should.
Shadow's lock is added to your inventory.
I think we found enough clues. Let's go interrogate Vector and Espio and find out what really happened.
Let's do it! Fancy a poem? Start interrogation. So, the two of you don't believe us, eh?
It's not that I don't trust either of you, but I wouldn't be a proper detective without examining the validity of your alibis. Alieann and I are here to confirm two things. Why Vector left to go play games with Knuckles, and if Espio was really reading in the library car.
Vector, we'll start with you. Why did you leave the library car to visit Knuckles? We're prepared to present evidence if need. Oh, that's easy, I got bored. What? I wasn't entertaining him enough, it seems. Vector enjoys being social. Plus, we were instructed to meanwhile I remembered the archive machine in the saloon car, so I figured I'd go check it out. This seems to line up with the information we gathered with Knuckles. Then that brings our attention to you, Espio.
Bruce entered the library car, found something, and then left. You said you immediately started reading, but what were you actually reading the entire time you were in the library car?
Of course he was! Once Espio starts reading, it doesn't stop till it's done. I've seen it happen.
It must have been a pretty good read. What was the book?
Espio doesn't owe you that, detective. Espio doesn't owe you that, detective. Let the man live. What if it was embarrassing? What kind of thing what do you think I read? Is it fan fiction? Is it Sonic fan fiction? If you want to talk, I have a hunch over what the book might be.
Alieann, could you help me out? All right, Alieann, what book do you think Espio might have been reading?
It's this one! A manual? You think Espio is reading instructions? What argument could you possibly have to support this?
Think!
Time to think. Ooh, it's different this time. Very fun. Okay, one. No, I didn't mean to do that. There we go. What? Ah! Who is throwing knives? Who's throwing knives? That's not fair. There we go, there we go, there we go. Ah! I got knifed. Stabbed, not knifed. But we did it.
There were books scattered around the floor, sure, but the remaining books on the shelves were all in alphabetical order, all except this manual, meaning sometime at the very least, someone at the very least picked up the manual and put it back in the incorrect place. This lack of attention to detail isn't normally like you, Espio.
Hey now, I wouldn't have you insulting my pal like that. Calm down, Vector, I know you mean well, but I can handle myself. Apologies, Espio.
A butcher and a poet, friendship can form anywhere.
That is indeed the book I was reading, the Mirage Express manual. Trains are cool.
In that case, we would like to ask you a few questions about the manual, Alieann, if you don't mind. Could you ask Espio some questions about the manual? Just flip the page and ask away.
Oh, I see. Quiz Espio about the manual to prove he read it. Which page should I quiz him on? Does it matter? Page 362.
Okay, what efficient and extremely accurate technology was installed to assist in keeping trains spotless?
Robotic arms. During events, they can perform a variety of tasks and are responsible for cleaning up trash and messes afterwards.
I remember the conductor saying the train can clean itself, though I have a feeling the train company didn't want to just hire any janitors.
The robotic arms can also detect weapons or explosives being brought onto the train, ensuring passengers' safety.
Seems like Espio aced that question, Alieann. Hit it with another one.
Okay, which page do I choose? Page 15? What is the Mirage Express's cancellation policy?
No refunds and you will be charged a no-show fee. This does not apply if you are over the age of 65.
Gee, the person who made this rule must have been over 65.
Last one, Alieann. Let's see if Espio can get 3 for 3.
Gotcha. Which page should I pick last? Page 402. What was implemented to support the conductor duties and ease general train obligations? An intelligent data processing system. It works in tandem with the conductor to assure smooth travel for guests. I remember this. The train has an autopilot, but it can't access its full suite of capabilities without the conductor present. Now, did I pass your little test? Yes or no? I'm too curious as to what happens when you say no. Let me save. No. I hate to say it, but no. Just goofing, you passed. I completed your test with ease. All my efforts were only to please. But you joked and gaped, said no to my face. Now I wish you were riddled with fleas. Did he just rhyme a curse at me?
You've clearly read the manual. Those answers feel far too specific to be guesses.
And you both had the nerve to question my buddy like that. Don't we want to be supporting folks who read?
You have to admit, though, reading the entire time a murder occurred does sound a bit suspicious, even if true.
But he answered all my questions so calmly, that's very impressive. No, I understand everyone's cautious attitudes. Vector was the only one to see me reading after all. My alibi is hard to substantiate despite being the truth.
Well, you definitely did read through the manual, so I suppose we can... Espio, is that true? Vector was the only one to see you reading.
Yes, that's correct. Problem?
Frankly, I don't believe that can be true, and we have evidence to back it up.
Alieann? He always puts me on the spot. Okay, Alieann, think. We should have a piece of evidence linked to something who also saw Espio reading, but what? Is it this? Shadow? Shadow's lock? Please, pray tell what this has to do with anything.
We're up! Alieann, let's get this argument together.
Think! Pro gamer moves. I'm a pro gamer. 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 I did that on. Okay, we're fine. Why did I just do that? Oh my god, I'm not gonna make enough. I'm not gonna make enough. Ah! 6. Oh my god, I'm 1 off. I have 1. Consider my time wasted. Let's give it another go. All right, this time let's try not to get stabbed. What are they called? Throwing stars? Is it throwing stars that are being thrown at me? Oh my god, I did it. I just have to stay alive now. All right, 70 out of 50. There we go.
Shadow walked through the library car to get to the saloon car, where he set the original high score in the arcade machine.
Yeah, which I ended up beating. It wasn't a high score all along. Crocs are natural gamers. You know the meme where it's like Crocs, where it's like sport mode versus like casual mode? Instead of sport mode, it's like game mode.
Espio said he saw Shadow enter the library car, but he's mentioned nothing about Shadow's return. He only mentions that Vector came back. When Shadow left Knuckles and Vector in the saloon car, Espio was fully seated reading his book for a good while at this point. We know Shadow had to walk back through the library car when he left the saloon car, so there's absolutely no way Shadow and Espio didn't notice another one of Shadow's return trips.
Oh, I mean, it was a simple slip-up. I was just fully immersed in my book that I didn't notice Shadow.
You're telling me the sound of the doors opening and locking wouldn't have caused you to look up?
Well, as you see,
I can sense Espio's desperation here. Defending the argument that he was reading the entire time isn't easy. So if you didn't see Shadow returning to the saloon car to lock up all the doors, then at that moment were you really in the library car at all?
But how would Espio leave? Shadow locked the doors and no one saw Espio in the saloon car.
It's a mystery, dear Alieann. One that I would love for Espio to solve.
You gotta believe me. That cool demeanor is vanishing. I was so involved with my book that I didn't notice Shadow pass back through the library car. Honest! When Vector returned, he even had to tap me on the shoulder to get my attention. Yeah, I think I remember doing that.
I must avenge my friend's death, so I'll ask you again, Espio. If you weren't there for Shadow to see you reading, then how did you leave the library car?
I wasn't. I didn't. Why doesn't this seem right to me? Tails definitely feels like he's onto something, but I don't see it. Was Espio simply sitting reading, or did he somehow vanish not to notice Shadow's return in the library car? What should I do? Defend Espio or join Tails? Ah, we have the map, which I think is going to reveal something. Let's join Tails, I guess. No, I can't interrupt Tails while he's onto something. I'll let him continue this line of questioning and... Alieann, my favorite and beloved employee, please. Protect the passengers aboard this train. They must be taken care of. If you fail, the lawsuits will be torturous. Don't allow such old, feeble soul to get sued. I have to make sure our guests are taken care of, and the conductor isn't sued. I have to speak up. Tails! We have to have a piece of evidence that can answer all of our problems.
All right, my fellow associate, lay it on me!
What piece of evidence shows Shadow and Espio could have seen one another? It's this one. This one. All right, now let's get my thoughts in order. Think!
Think in pink, I'm playing a game. I'm thinking like Shadow the Hedgehog.
It gets harder every time though, so I don't want to mess this up. I messed it up. Ah! Okay, we're fine. Okay, I'm taking the risk to get all of these. Oh my god, how did I survive that? Ah! There we go. Oh my god. This is intense. A lot of brain power is being used, but I did it. I passed it with flying colors. See this? This is the colors that are flying. The library map? Oh, I see. See the exits? They're right across from one another, a straight path. If Shadow walked down this straight path, there's a way Espio and Shadow couldn't have seen one another.
Looks like you have a point out exactly where on the map you mean. Where could Espio have been for Shadow not to see him?
Is it like behind a bookshelf or something? I can point out the bookshelves. Here? There! Okay.
Interesting. That's where I was sitting reading my book.
I can second this. When I return from the saloon car, Espio's in the same spot.
That confirms it then. You see, Shadow and Espio couldn't have seen one another from this spot because a bookcase is in the way. There's no way Shadow could have seen Espio or vice versa. Makes a lot of sense why you never mentioned Shadow's return, Espio. There's just no way you would have seen him.
I apologize for losing my cool back there. Felt like I was grasping despite telling the truth. But I'm glad you believe me now.
Your alibi is the most airtight, but isn't the most airtight, but I have no further points. Thank you both for answering all of our questions.
We did it! Another pair of alibis validated! Too many locked doors to worry about, but I'm glad everything straightened itself out in the end. Well, I'm exhausted. I'm gonna crash here for a bit. The chairs are so comfy. Likewise, I could use the breather.
Sadly, our work isn't done. I have plenty of questions for Rouge, and especially for Shadow.
Oh, it seems like the door in the next car is open. Amy must have kept it open when she passed through earlier.
And that's our cue to leave. See you later, Vector and Espio.
Give 'em heck! And if you need any meat chopped up, say the word! I'll keep my poetry sharp for you both. Okay, ready? A murderer is on the loose while doors keep getting locked. Tick tock, tick goes the clock while our heroes are in the caboose. Thank you. Amazing! At this point, I'm feeling pretty confident that in our detectives' alibis, we are really doing this.
Come on, Alieann, let's see what's next!
Coming! All right, should we go through the next place?
Are you sure you don't want to stay and look at all the great books a little longer?
The mystery calls.
Okay, let's investigate.
But unfortunately, oh, this place looks so cool! Casino car. Casino car. Casino car. All right, I am going to leave this episode here. Next time we will jazz it up in the casino car. I'm excited. I hope you guys are too. If you are, be sure to leave a like down on the video. Let me know down in the comments. But on that note, I'm going to say farewell, friends. Thank you so much for being here. Remember, we're not alone out there, and I will see you in the next episode of The Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. Thanks for being here. Can we get to the bottom of this mystery? I don't know if it's possible, but I guess we'll see. This is the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog, and I'm so glad you're here with me. There's your song for the episode. Bye-bye.